Blog Talk Radio.
It's the Ed Show, not the Ted Show. It's the sit back, relax in your bed show. It's the Ed Show. Come on to the Ed Show. You can talk to Ed on the Ed Show. Hey, everybody. Yeah, it's your buddy Ed, man. I'm back again for another good time on Thursday night. We got Thursday night football jumping off. We got all kinds of shows on TV, soap operas, movies, cartoons, commercials, everything. And we got a big show planned tonight. We got a guest coming on. He should be coming on shortly. I know you guys all like pro. And I got a guy, he is actually the owner of Absolute Intense Wrestling. Now, his name's Chandler Biggins. This guy is the owner. He's going to give us in-depth about what happens in the world of professional wrestling as an owner. And he's going to tell us about his big match that he got coming up called Hell on Earth. I've been watching this stuff on YouTube, man. The stuff is great. Stuff is great. You guys, I suggest that you guys get on there and check it out, too. So when he calls, we're going to talk to him for maybe, try to get a good 15, 20 minutes in with him, find out what the world's going on, because you guys know I love a good fight. So we'll make it happen. Now, my co-host, he on the show tonight as well. He runs the boards and the keyboards and the mouse pads and everything. Number 19, you was there?
Yeah, I'm here, Ed.
Yeah, we got a big show tonight.
Yeah, I guess. I always like when you take the reins of the show and you act as the producer and you book your own guests.
Yeah, I got in touch with the fella, and he seemed like a real nice fella. I seen him, and I don't want to get in the ring with him.
Is he a big guy?
No. He looked like a big fella, man. I want to give a shout-out to Indiana University today, man. The basketball team signed Cody Zeller to a commitment, and Cody Zeller is a great Indiana high school basketball player. So, and I got a kid named Kyle Lacey that keeps writing to me on his Facebook. He, I probably dunked on him when we used to play ball at this place called the Hyper. The Hyper is a place where you got 10 full courts of basketball, man. I've been playing there since the 70s. Just running kids off the court. Just running them. Three-pointer, touchdown, bam, slam dunk. I did it all. And me and him was going back and forth talking, and seemed like a good kid. Anytime you go to school at Indiana University, you got to probably be a smart dude. So I'm smart. Then a kid named Tom Jamison, he wrote to me on Facebook today. Good guy, Got a lot of good friends on there, man. A lot of good friends. So, that's what happens.
Hey, when you were playing ball back at the Hyper, is that what it's called? The Hyper?
Yeah, the Hyper, yeah.
Is that where you started your consecutive free throw streak? Do you remember you hit 2,000 free throws in a row or something?
That's where that was mostly done at. A lot of those was.
Mm.
And I bet you now, I'm thinking about starting some kind of streak again.
Basketball related or just a streak in general?
No, just a streak of some sort. I was going to try to do a streak where I would run one block. I'm going to run one block and not even take a drink of water when I run. I mean, I'll just do it. And then I'll drink the water afterwards. Because usually, if I'm running, I have to stop a little bit. Then I'll take a drink.
How is that a streak? So you're just going to run one block and not take a drink of water, and what? And then you'll do it again the next day?
I'm going to do it every day.
Oh,
a lot of
really
people have talked to me about the Oreo thing, because I'm still trying to lose that weight from when I ate all them Oreos.
Yeah, you ate 10,000 Oreos in 1 year.
Yeah. And the doctor still is upset with me about that. So, I can't
imagine why.
Well, because the doctor don't even know, man. The doctor doesn't know what it's like when you get a streak going. He doesn't understand it. Oh, he's worried about, pay the bill. You got insurance? That's what he says. So.
Now, you did have that nice streak going right after Michael Jackson passed. Remember that one? But,
yeah.
Not really.
But you know what? I've been having a lot of that lately, man. That's happened to me a few times. Last week, actually it was this week, Monday. Monday I didn't make it. Didn't make it. No.
Not good.
No, didn't make it. But, and for you people who never heard this show before, by not making it means I pooped on myself. But that's
right.
What happens sometimes. I mean,
it happens.
It's
natural.
I'm 57 years old. Mm-hmm. If you took a survey of the average 57-year-old person, I'm sure it happens a lot of times. I'm sure it does.
I want to say it probably doesn't, but
what?
I don't know.
Well, if you hung out with me, probably would.
Yeah.
So.
Now, I don't know when your guest is going to show up yet, so maybe we should get into another topic. Because you mentioned you're 57 years old, and I know this week you've called me a few times this week, crying and moaning that your son has plans for your living situation. He wants to get you out of the house.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, you want to bring that up? See, look at that. Me and you was talking about this on something that was a private matter between me and you, and now you want to tell the whole goddamn world that my son want to send me to Wrinkle Ranch. I ain't going to Wrinkle Ranch. I'm telling you, I'm not going to no goddamn Wrinkle Ranch. I don't care what he says. He's like, oh, Daddy, man, you're not able to take care of the stuff that you do and all this stuff. I'm like, listen, man, you got to be 60 years old to get in that place. I'm not going. He better not be going down to that Mexican place to try to get me no goddamn birth certificate talking about I'm 60. Because I tell him he's lying and I ain't doing it. I'm staying at home. I'm not going nowhere.
So it's called Wrinkle Ranch?
Wrinkle.
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 Oh,
the
Wrinkle.
old people got wrinkles.
Oh, Wrinkle. And that's the official name of it, Wrinkle Ranch.
Yeah. Do you think I need to be doing anything like that?
Well, 57, for a normal person, 57 is still, the prime of life.
Yeah, man, I'm supposed to be doing all kinds of stuff.
But in your case, we've already documented that you have trouble making the bathroom sometimes, so.
Well, that ain't my fault, man. That's got something to do with my bowel situation.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to go. I mean, the guy don't want me to be doing stuff that I can't do, because how am I supposed to be doing nothing?
Yeah.
I'm like,
I couldn't have said it any better. But now, if you go to this Wrinkle Ranch place, maybe there's a lot of ladies there, you know what I'm saying, Ian?
I don't want no wrinkled up broad, man, with the goddamn prune boobies. I don't want that. Listen.
Well, maybe that's why you're acting like.
Man. You know I'm ladies, man. You know I'm lady, man. I'm going to get them all. I'm getting them all.
Say.
It don't matter. They take care of me.
But maybe it's time for you to settle down, and maybe you're at that stage in life where you need a lady with the prune boobs.
Well, the lady who cooks my food, she, this guy named Ride Guy John wants me to do a shout-out. He's in my basketball league. Hey, Ride Guy John, what's going on with you? He just hit me up on Facebook.
Hey, Ride Guy John.
He's a good guy. Yeah, Ride Guy John. I don't know what the hell that means. Is he some fag? Ride Guy John. Let me look and see if his status says he's a fag.
No, well, he
might be. It says relationship status single. Yeah, he could be, man.
I thought we talked about this last week on the show. You're going to quit using that word, and you're going to be nicer, more open-minded about people.
Yeah, I forgot about that. They, I don't know, man. People just burn me up, man. They get me so goddamn mad that I can't even think right.
Well, what did you do this time that your son wants to get you out of the house so badly? I mean, did you? Was there another incident?
Well, the lady who cooks our food.
She seems to be at the core of a lot of the trouble over there, you know? The one time you pulled down her pants,
yes.
and you walked in on her when she was taking a bath. Yeah.
She moved into my son's room.
Oh, wait a minute. What do you mean she moved into her son's room?
That is his woman, apparently.
Wait a minute. It's kind of like a Who's the Boss situation.
I don't know.
Like Angela and Tony got together.
Here's what's even worse. Here's what's even worse. He goes, either go to Wrinkle Ranch or go stay with my daughter.
Wait. You have a daughter?
Yeah.
When did this happen? As far as I've known you now for a couple of years, and you've told me you've had the 5 kids, the 5 sons. Everyone knew that. Plus you got the baby, and then you adopted Street Dreamer from the damagechef.com message boards. So that's like 7 boys. I had no idea you had a daughter.
How could you not know I got a daughter?
Well, I just, you never told me, so that would be one way that I never knew you had a daughter.
Yeah, she's 36 years old. How could you not know her?
36-year-old daughter.
Yeah. And now, here's what she wants. She lives in Las Vegas. See, I don't see her that often, though. She's mean.
Now wait. So the daughter lives in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
And you never mentioned her to me at all. All right. Well, is her mother the mother of any of these other sons of yours, or are these all different ladies?
The son I live with now. Yeah, the son I live with now. That's his full-bred sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he want me to go stay with her. I'm like, man, I ain't going over to her.
Why don't you want to go live with her?
Man, she got 3 kids of her own.
Oh.
Yeah. And you know that's bad when there's a lot of kids, man.
Yeah, because
you know that's bad when there's a lot of goddamn kids. Because I don't want to hear it. You know, she got a big house.
You already have the baby. That's enough.
Yeah, I mean, me and the baby would have to go over there, but I don't want to go because this was about probably 6 months ago. Me and the baby stopped over at her house because we happened to be in her neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
She acted like she didn't even know who the baby was.
Well, did she ever meet the baby?
She did. I said, what you think, was a midget? I said, that's your brother. She said, how can he be my brother? I said, well, it can't be your mother. And then she's just talking, just retardedness the whole goddamn time.
Yeah. Well, you got to understand, like, when a 57-year-old guy shows up with a little baby, probably, I'm just going to guess the baby is probably wearing his championship belt. It is a little unusual. Like, hey, she knows you, like, hey, there's my dad, and he's this little guy wearing the championship belt. It's a little strange.
Well, you know what? Hey, listen. She can do whatever she wants to do. She's supposed to come over. This year, we're supposed to have Thanksgiving at her house. I don't like going to her house because her husband always be talking smack to me.
Well, what's his story?
What you mean?
What's that?
What you mean?
Well, what does he do? Like, what does he do for a living?
He ain't an electrician. He ain't nothing but an electrician. All he do is plug up stuff.
Oh,
he get mad at me. He get mad at me because when I was at their house one time, he was talking about he was an electrician. I said, that ain't nothing. Watch, I plug this light right up. Pay me. And the guy's like, we do more than that. No, I'm like, listen, you don't do nothing because the power company does it. All you do is plug up the lights. And he got mad.
Electricians, they do wiring, for houses, and if there's a problem.
Man, I can wire whatever I want, man. You give me a long wire with a plug in it, I plug it right in the wall.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all it's got to be.
All right.
So, ain't got no calls tonight yet?
No.
Oh.
You sure your wrestling guy knows he's supposed to call tonight?
Yeah, that's what he told me. Well, maybe I'm getting stood up like a lot of them other people get stood up. So,
well, you are kind of old, though. Maybe you like belong in an old age home, so maybe you forgot. Like, you thought you could talk to him, and maybe you didn't.
No, I write it to him. He says, he says to me, okay, I'll be calling from this number. Talk to you then. He wrote that November 10th at 5:38. I said, okay, I'll be looking for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe he'll come in, maybe he won't.
I hope he's okay. Maybe he got a chair shock or something.
Maybe, yeah, maybe somebody hit him with a DDT. I don't know.
Oh, that would be terrible. If
Yeah.
you're just walking down the street and someone hits you with a DDT, bang, you're out.
Well,
You know?
yeah. I don't know. I don't know what could happen with something like that. So, but, you know, there is just so much stuff going on in the world. I'm trying to sell a lot of my football people. You want to buy them?
No, thank you.
Yeah. I went through today, and I was writing a list of all of the good ones that I had. I'm going to sell them all to some unsuspecting person and get them.
What about security guy Irv?
He don't want them. He want to get them and then put them on the eBay and then sell them and then take a bunch of the money. I'm like, look, man, just give me the cash up front. Then you do what you want with them. I don't like getting paid like piecing it together like a 3-piece chicken meal. I don't want that. I want to get it all at one lump sum, and then don't be trying to cheat me like you did last time.
Yeah, because remember you guys were supposed to fight because you had a dispute over the football men, and then you chickened out.
I had to slam him. I had to slam him and get it right, man. That's what happened. So,
no, if I recall correctly, you never showed up for the fight because you said you twisted your knee stepping out of your car.
Oh no, man! A couple weeks later, we ended up fighting. I beat his butt. I kicked the hell out of that.
Well, here, let me see. I think we have someone on the line who may want to talk to you, Ed. Let me see if he's here. Irv, are you there, buddy?
Hello, number 19. Hello, the Ed, and everybody in Radio Land. SGI Security Guy Irv here.
Hey, Irv.
Hey, man, tell him I had to whoop the hell out of you, man, for cheating me.
Wait a minute. You didn't touch me. You couldn't catch me in a phone booth, the Ed. I would whoop your behind from Monday to Sunday, but we called a truce because you said I can't go back on it. But if you want to fight, we can get down right now.
I already called a truce, man. It's over. You can't do nothing.
That's right. I forgot about that. You guys called a truce, and you can't fight now. I forgot.
Yeah. So, you know, that's what happened. Some kid named Tony Greasy writes, SGI is a good guy. I got to write to that guy. I don't like that.
I like him. He seems like a pretty nice guy, just like number 19.
He don't seem he don't seem like no good guy to me, man. He seems like a guy who wears number 18 on a goddamn soccer game.
Hey, Irv. I don't know if I forgot to tell you, but we're planning to do a roast for the Ed, like get everybody together and make fun of him and stuff. Now, would you like to be involved in that? And tell some jokes at the end?
You can count me in. Thank you for inviting me, number 19. For sure. Totally wow.
Yeah, we're planning to do it like towards the end of this month. We may have to hold it over to the first week of December maybe, but I'll be in touch. We'll work it out.
Thank you, number 19. I appreciate the invite. Anything for you, number 19.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. So what have you been doing, Irv? Why calling tonight? Big news? What's going on?
Well, things have been pretty busy around here at SGI and Cookie's house. We went out for Halloween. We had these these costumes that were pretty unusual for us.
Uh-oh.
Well,
what'd you dress as?
Cookie was a stripper, and
I
was myself. Yes.
Huh.
And I was security guy Irv. I had a security guy Irv hat and my uniform.
He said Cookie was giving out blowjobs to all the trick-or-treaters.
I was the only trick-or-treater.
You know what? Listen, man, I got a very serious situation to talk about real quick.
Sure.
A guy that I've met a few times passed away this week.
Oh, who's that to you?
He used to play former NBA player Quentin Daly.
Oh.
That is correct. He sure did. He passed away here in Las Vegas.
49-year-old, man. 49. Had something wrong with his heart, probably.
Yeah.
Man, man, I had just seen him. You remember that night when I got real sick?
You're always here.
Sure.
No, number 19. Irv, you didn't talk
Yeah.
to me then, I don't think. But I had a real episode where I was sick for like 7 whole days. He was at that event that I was at that day.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah,
Wow,
I'm sorry that he passed away. He's a good guy. He was a great ball player. So that's what happens.
Yeah, he's
All right,
a very
Irv, where
good
your
ball
sister
player.
at, man? Your sister ain't called me in a while, man. What's wrong with this trick?
Well, my sister's a little upset with you, the Ed. She's a little mad
Why?
because you were trying to grab her booty. And I think that's a
She's
little
got a lot of
creepy.
it. She's got a lot of it, man. I got to touch it. She's supposed to be my wife.
No. Wait a minute.
Listen,
You got to
man,
touch
listen.
it.
She's
So
supposed to
if
be
the
my
bank has money, does that mean you have to steal it?
pay for it. It don't matter.
No, the Ed. No. You don't just go around touching people's booties at random. It's not a nice thing to do. Plus, you didn't feed her. You got to get her something to eat.
I took her out to eat like 900 times, man. How many times is broad going to eat before she give it up?
Well, you got to do more than just take somebody out to eat, the Ed. You know, you got to bring something to the table.
I got like 5 McDonald's cups. I got movie ticket stubs. I got Pizza Hut cardboard box with to-go stuff in it. I got everything you need, except I didn't get what I need.
Number 19, let me ask you a question. So if a woman was to take you out to dinner, right, and take you to a movie, does that mean that you got to put out?
Yes.
I told you.
That's pretty funny, number 19. I like that.
That's law of the land, man.
Well, you're going to have to call her back.
Well,
She's not at home right now. She went out salsa dancing.
Salsa dancing?
Man, she better not be with that other guy, man. She better not be with that one guy that she used to date, man, because I'll be mad.
Well, he's a pretty nice guy. He takes her places. He always opens the door for her.
That guy ain't nothing. I seen a picture of him. He's ugly, man. Thinks he looked like goddamn Esteban Tafoliez or whatever the hell his name is. The guy from
Ricardo
goddamn...
Montalban?
No. Goddamn... Wilmer Valderrama. That kid.
Oh, the guy from that 70s show.
Yeah, thinks he looks like goddamn... what's his name? From Napoleon Dynamite, the goddamn Pedro.
Pedro?
Yeah.
Wait, Pedro and Wilder Valderrama don't look anything alike.
They're Mexican.
Okay, but that's where the similarities end. I mean, hey, I'm black, but I don't look like Denzel Washington. I actually look a little better.
You look like... You look like...
Who do I look like?
You look like an albino rerun from What's Happening.
I'm not that big. A lot of people say I look like Michael Wilbon from Pardon the Interruption.
Oh, that's a lie. You don't look like... You look like Stuart Scott if he had 2 eyes.
Now, that's not a very nice thing to say. And speaking of Stuart Scott and guys from North Carolina, Michael...
Irv, are you there, buddy? Oh, we lost Irv.
Yeah, good. I'm tired of talking to him anyway, man. Don't even pick him back up. It's over for him.
Hopefully he'll call back in. Irv, if you're still out there,
I
let him
don't
call
care.
back in.
No, man, don't put him back on. I don't want to talk to that bum. He's talking trash now to me. He acts like he's Atlanta Falcons scoring touchdowns.
Yeah, I don't think your wrestling guy's going to show up. He must be busy watching the game or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he stood me up, man. Wow, and I advertised it and everything, man. Well, you know, I made some phone calls this week.
Yeah, should we play those now, though, in case, maybe we should wait a couple more minutes in case he shows up.
Well...
Because Irv could always call back, too. Yeah, so what is it with his...
I don't want to talk to Irv.
But his sister, how many times did you take her out? Just one time, or...?
Yeah, 3 or 4 times.
And
Hey,
you
listen,
don't want her seeing...
I want everybody to go to the podcastawards.com and vote for me as the #1 podcast.
And what do you get if you win? And what do you get if you win?
I'll probably,
yeah, it's all nonsense.
Probably like $30 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I doubt it. Hey, Ed, hold on 1 second. Hold on. Irv, are you there, buddy?
Man, I'm hanging
Yes.
up. If you put that number back on the phone, I'm hanging up.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Irv, we lost you there for a second.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I think your phone cut out.
I ain't got no money. Hey, man, buy these football people off of me, man. Stop fooling around. I need $400 right now, cash money.
Well, bring them on down.
Why do you
No,
need $400, Ed?
Huh?
Why do you need $400, Ed?
Gotta spend it.
Yeah. All right, fair enough. So, hey, Irv, the Ed's son
Mother's
wants to put him
Day
in an old age home.
It's just around the corner. So to all you kids out there, do not forget your mother, because it's her special day.
Well, I don't think Mother's Day is just around the corner. I think Thanksgiving is, but I don't think Mother's Day is around the corner.
You know, I can't
Area
wait till
Duke for one.
Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is such a great day. You know, I remember back when I was a boy, and my daddy said, "Hey, man, we about to go catch a turkey." And we went out in the backwoods, and we went turkey hunting. We had the guns and all that other stuff, and my daddy shot a turkey, a butterball turkey. He shot him. And
he shot a butterball turkey.
yeah. Yeah, it was a big old turkey. And so he shot him, and then we took him home and took all, we feathered and tarred him and all that stuff, man. And we got him ready, and my grandmother and my mama, they got together, and they made that butterball turkey for us, man. And we ate. We had that with some collard greens, macaroni and cheese, sweet potatoes, yams, mashed potato, macaroni, cheese, turkey, mashed potato.
Making me hungry.
Yams, cranberry sauces, and pumpkin pie, and sweet potato pie.
Where's the ketchup?
Any mashed? Yeah, any mashed potatoes? Did you have the mashed potatoes?
Yeah, mashed potatoes. I love mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
We used to call them, when we was kids, we called them taters. We was like, give me some old taters. One of them old taters. They was good. So.
Did you ever go turkey hunting with your father?
Well, no, we would go to the store and go get our turkeys. But my mother, she used to take chickens and have to break their necks because she lived in the country.
Yeah.
So she did it the old-fashioned way, kind of like the Ed's talking about. But there was no such thing as a butterball chicken, though.
No, we didn't have no chicken. We had turkey.
But butterball turkey, you buy that at the store.
No, we caught ours. Yeah, stick
Hey,
around.
do you ever cook your own turkey? Do you ever try and cook a turkey?
You know what? No. Yeah. I have never, ever tried to cook a turkey. So.
How about you, number 19? Even though I know you're vegetarian, how about tofu turkey?
Yeah, the wife tried to make me one a couple of years ago. But back in the day when I used to eat the meat and stuff, I used to make turkeys, yeah. Nice organic turkey, yeah, it's a good time. Yeah, why don't you try and make a turkey this Thanksgiving? Because you don't want to go to your daughter's house. Why don't you make a turkey and invite everybody over to your house? All your pals, like Irv and Cookie and...
Football's on. Football's on. Is Cookie making turkey this year?
Well, no, she's making pies like sweet potato and pecan and apple and peach.
She told me I'd come over and see her giblets.
No, that's only at the Rhino.
Oh.
Well, Irv, why don't you invite the Ed for Thanksgiving dinner?
That's a great idea, number
Man, I don't
one.
want to eat with him, man. I don't want to eat that food he got over there, man. It probably ain't real.
It's
It ain't
real.
real.
Real bad.
No,
What's the worst Thanksgiving dinner you've ever had in your life?
I've never had bad Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, it's always
How about
pretty
you,
good.
number one night?
Yeah, it's always pretty good. It's Thanksgiving, you know. It's good times.
Listen to this. One time, I went to this woman's house. I was probably 26 or 29, something like that. And this girl I was seeing, she says, "You want to come over to my house for Thanksgiving?" I happened to be in South Carolina at that time. And I didn't really know nobody. And I said, "Sure, sweetheart, I'll do that." The black lady, I figured. I said, "It's a black lady." I figured they knew what they was doing on cooking. So we standing out there, and all the kids is playing, and everybody's getting ready for the dinner. And she had a crazy grandmama sitting out there on a rocking chair. You could tell she was crazy because she had some big, thick glasses, big old hair, and wearing a nightgown with some goddamn fuzzy slippers and sitting out there, you know, right on the porch swinging and singing.
What's wrong with that? Most women do that.
She's a crazy old lady. And she's real dark, too. She's dark as night and real shiny white teeth. Listen, so there's a couple little kids out there playing Frisbee. There's a grandmother kept on hollering, "Kids, bring them plates back in here. Bring them plates back in here. Stop throwing the dishes." I'm like, Jesus Christ, this lady goddamn nuts, man. So, you know, didn't think no more of it. And, Ravens just scored. So we get ready to get the dinner together. Everybody get around, say our grace, and everybody thanking God and all this stuff. God didn't even cook the food now, but they still thanking him. So they all thanking him and all this stuff. Like they should have thanked the ladies who cooked the food because they took a long time to make the food, man. God just sat up there and supervised. He didn't do it. So anyway, the young lady says, "Would you like me to get your plate, Ed?" I said, "Sure." I said, "But don't put no beans or nothing like that on my plate because I don't like baked beans, fried beans, tomato beans. I like green beans, but no other kind of like lima beans, you know, stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't like beans." So I tell the lady, don't put none of that on my plate. And don't give me no potato salad either. I don't like potato salad, man. I don't like that.
It doesn't agree with you, the Ed?
Huh?
It doesn't agree with you? It makes you have the
like
gas?
No, I don't know what it does. I don't like it. I just don't like egg salad, potato salad. I don't like the word salad pretty much, man. Salad backwards is Dallas. But listen, so the lady, she make my plate for me. Then I decide that I'm going to eat it. So I'm sitting there at the table, and I'm eating my food. We're watching a football game. And you remember when I told you the old lady talking about kids bringing that, you know, good china and all that stuff. Stop playing with the plates and stuff. I ate my food. Underneath my food, on my plate, was the word whammo.
Oh, that's just silly.
We was eating off Frisbees. Them kids was playing with the dinner plates. These people ate off of Frisbees.
That was your worst Thanksgiving. You ate your Thanksgiving meal off a Frisbee.
Yeah.
And you had a glow-in-the-dark Frisbee?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was pink.
It's pink. Did you put any beans on your Frisbee?
Like pink.
Yeah, I don't like pink because of that too, man. But why would somebody serve you dinner on a Frisbee? And I looked around, and everybody was eating off Frisbees in this house.
Well, maybe they worked for Whammo.
Yeah. Good thinking, Irv. Yeah.
Thanks, number one night.
It just seems like 'cause every time I see people playing Frisbee, it just tickles me to death when I think about that. I just start laughing.
That is pretty unusual.
People, yeah. You might think some white surfer people might do that, but not a black family. Black families are, respectable.
Yeah.
Were you trying to see her giblets?
Old dirty white family, they'll probably eat on something like that.
That's not a very nice thing to say, Ed.
But Ed, Irv brings up a very important point. Did you ever get to see that young lady's giblets?
Yeah.
All right. Very good.
Okay, now listen to this. I got an important situation to talk about. Irv, I don't know if you should even. I don't even know if I can talk about it because Irv's on the phone with me.
Oh, so you want Irv to go?
You can talk to me about anything.
He might tell his sister, though.
Oh, I see.
I promise I won't tell her.
All right, well, listen.
Cross my heart and hope to die. Stick a needle in my eye.
All right, well. Last Friday, I had to take the woman down the street from my house, go get her abortion.
Oh, the Ed, really?
Yeah.
No, this was you put the baby in her?
Yeah, her husband. She said her husband can't make babies.
Uh-huh.
So
Uh-oh.
if he found out she was pregnant, she was going to be in a world of trouble.
And so were you.
So, probably. So I took her in the car, and we went down to abortion, called Good Time Abortions. And,
well, I don't think that's what it's called. I don't
think so. I think that's what it's called. But
well,
it's
number 19,
abortion.
this is Vegas. We have some very unusual names for places.
All right.
Hmm?
I'll take it.
So she was only about a month and a half pregnant, but she didn't tell me. So it cost $425. Now she wanted me to pay for the whole.
Is that why you need the $400 for the football men from Irv, so you can?
Yeah, because I put it. Well, listen, that's why I need the money. But because I got to replace the money that I spent because she said she didn't have no money. I'm like, why would you come down here with no money? She tried to act like it's my fault. She the one that was having a good old time on top and wouldn't get off.
Well, Ed, you were a willing participant, it sounds like. Do you agree, number one?
I was on bottom. She was on top, just hopping up and down, carrying on, and all that. And so that's her fault. If I was on top and I did it, then that's my fault. She was on top, so that's her fault.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But so we went down there. I don't want my credit card statement showing abortion on it.
Yeah, that's not what you don't want that.
No, because my son, because I had his credit card. So I don't want his credit. I told him, I said, now credit card statement ain't going to say abortion on it, is it? He was like, no, we indiscreet about it and all that stuff like that. I said, well, I don't care what you do about it. I said, I do not need him looking at, I got gas, I got groceries, got pizza, got an abortion. Hey, wait a minute, I got an abortion. Wait a minute. He'll notice that on his credit card statement.
So when they say it would say?
They said it would say private on it.
Oh, okay.
Private. Okay. Boy, that doesn't sound very good.
I know. I said, well, man, you might as well just put it like in a black paper bag wrapper like I do when I get my pornos. But they didn't say nothing about it. So
maybe you're right. Maybe I shouldn't have listened to this.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I should have listened to this.
they're deciding that they take her back there in the back, and they remove the baby, whatever they do, get the coat hangers or whatever the stuff they use.
Oh, please, yeah.
And they
oh my goodness.
Yeah, and they got rid of it. So now me and this woman, I have to drive her back home. We pull up in the driveway, her husband out there in the driveway.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So he's standing there like this with his arms folded. Look at me. See me? I got my arms folded, tapping my foot.
Yeah, I can see you.
Mm-hmm. He got that little disgusted look on his face. Luckily, I had a bag. We had just stopped at a convenience store and had 2 Cokes and 2 packs of M&Ms in it. So I said, here, take this bag, take this bag. She said, here, honey, I just went to the store. Ed took me up there. I didn't feel like walking and bought you some M&Ms and some Cokes. He accepted it.
And that soothed the whole situation. No problem.
So I was like, hey, I said, hey, Henry, how you doing? He was like, I'm all right, Ed, man. I'm just not doing good. He got laid off from his job.
Oh, boy, what a double whammy.
Yeah. So he got laid off from his job. Me and him sat and talked for about an hour. And then, he was saying that he had a feeling his wife wasn't being faithful to him and all this other stuff. I said, nah, man, your wife's good, man. She's good at what she do. She's a good girl. And so he knows she ain't fooling around now. Man, I hope
you better be careful.
He know I got a radio show. Jesus Christ.
That's not a good idea, the Ed. You might not have wanted to talk about this on the radio. I hope. Well, see, unfortunately, I can't get a hold of JJ the Bouncer. Maybe I would have him come over and guard your house. Do you need some protection?
Nah, I bet he don't. He probably don't got it. He probably don't got his radio on him anyway. But anyway, what happened? Me and the girl, we talked about it a couple of days ago, and she's still all messed up because she came over the other afternoon. I thought I was gonna give me a little quickie, but she said she couldn't do nothing because she just had that, abortion.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna mess with her no more.
Good
I think
idea.
I'm gonna call it quits with her. Yeah.
Good idea. Be a one-woman guy. And don't go getting other people's women. That's not a nice... Would you like for somebody to do that to you, the Ed?
But Irv, more importantly, would you like Ed doing this to your sister, Irv? I mean, really?
Of course not.
Well, you know what? If your sister would have cooperated, I would have knocked this other girl up.
Well, you need to take her out to a nice place like Michael's Steakhouse.
I would have been taking your sister to the abortion clinic instead of this other one.
Oh, no, you're not. I would be knocking you out, and the truce would be over.
I ain't having no more kids.
You better be careful.
You have enough already. Isn't the baby kind of hard to handle?
Yeah. I even told the lady, listen, you got to swallow these kids. You can't just be having them run up inside you. You got to swallow them things.
That's not a very nice thing to say there. That's kind of vulgar and kind of creepy.
Yes. On both counts, yes.
But it's true.
I knew I liked you, number 19, but the Ed, I'm starting to lose my faith in you, the Ed.
Yeah.
Well, things ain't always what they seem to be, man, so don't cry.
Yeah, don't cry about it. I know, and don't let anybody talk bad about you. Oh, that's gimmick infringement. I shouldn't do that.
That's right. The Ed is trademarked.
Yeah, that's his catchphrase, yeah.
Well, Irv, thanks for calling tonight. We really appreciate that you're able to share that wonderful story that the Ed just told everyone. Really inspiring.
Yeah, very inspiring. Well, you just call me back and let me know when this roast is, and I will gladly participate. I would love to
I'll let you know.
About the Ed. Thank you, number 19.
It's the one time a year we get to talk bad about the Ed. Well, it'll be at the roast.
That's great.
And give Cookie our best, and your sister as well.
Will
do.
SGI signing off.
There he goes. Security guy Irv. What a guy.
Yep.
Now the Ed.
Easy.
We mentioned earlier that you were making some phone calls this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a couple here. How about? Do you want to just start with the Taco Bell one?
Yeah, we can start off with that one. Maybe we'll just get to that one tonight and leave the other ones for later.
Because the Ed was, you were a little confused. You were under the impression that you were going to start working at Taco Bell for some reason.
Yeah, they told me I was.
Yeah, well, this lady, she's the manager, and she didn't think you were going to start working at Taco Bell. Yet you were rather insistent that you were. So here it is, the Ed calling Taco Bell.
Taco 49.
Taco Bell?
Taco Bell 18.
Yeah. Hey, listen. I had came in there the other day and give in my application to talk to them, and they told me I'm supposed to start work today. So I just want to make sure, you know, I got everything straight. I had to go get my health card and all that other stuff and make sure everything was all right. So.
Okay, wait a minute. Who did you talk to?
Yeah, with Taco Bell with over on West Flamingo.
No, you're calling the wrong Taco Bell.
No, I'm sorry. The Maryland Parkway. I'm sorry, not that. Maryland Parkway, South Maryland.
Maryland Parkway and what else? There's two Taco Bells on Maryland Parkway.
Yeah, look, Sahara Maryland Parkway.
And you spoke to who?
White lady.
And they told you were supposed to start working when?
This afternoon. She said today is what, the 10th? She said November 10th. She was supposed to call me this morning. She ain't called me yet because I came over there the other day, and she gave me a taco and everything. She was like, yeah, go get your stuff and come on because we have a lot of problems over at this Taco Bell, so we need some good.
Well, I don't know who you talked to, hon, because I am the hiring manager, and I don't recall speaking with you. Not when you said it was last week? That's why I'm trying to make sure you're calling the right Taco Bell.
No, Monday. Yeah, the one on Maryland Parkway in Sahara right there.
Yeah, I don't work Mondays, son, and I'm the hiring manager. No, I don't know who you spoke to.
No, I don't want to be no manager. Yes,
I
want to just do the regular work.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm the hiring manager. I did not speak to you. I don't know who told you that information, hon.
The white lady did with the jacket on.
I really don't know who you spoke to, hon.
Well, I mean, how come you wasn't there Monday then? If this lady hired me on Monday, she probably didn't tell you, but what time do I come in then?
I'm not hiring anybody at the moment. That's the thing.
I'm already hired, though. She already put me on, man.
So
she already put me on schedule.
No, you're not on my schedule. That's why I try to get which Taco Bell you're at. We have another one.
I got my piece of paper right here the lady give me. Hold on, let me get this piece of paper. 2440 South Maryland Parkway. Phone number 734-7161. Area code 702.
Yes, ma'am. I am the hiring manager.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
What time I come in? What time?
You don't work today. You don't work at this location. I haven't hired you.
Tomorrow?
No.
Why? The lady
I'm not hiring anybody.
She said, you got your health card? I said, I can go get it. I went down and just paid $65 for my health card.
Well, I don't know who told you that information, hon, but I'm not hiring anybody.
Go look for my application. The application should be right there with Ed Miller on it, right there. Capital E, little bitty D, capital M-I-L-L-E-R. That's my name.
No, hon, I think you might want to double-check that Taco Bell because I'm not hiring. I haven't hired anybody recently.
Hold on, I got the paper right here. The lady give me the paperwork.
I am the hiring manager. Nobody other than myself hires people, hon.
So you own this Taco Bell?
I don't own it. I'm the manager of the store. I haven't hired you. Nobody else is authorized to hire anybody.
What? Is there a lady who's assistant manager?
No, I don't have an assistant manager at the time. I'm currently training somebody right now.
Maybe she's the one that did it. I don't know. I mean, you want me to do that too? You want me to be assistant manager then, or you just want me to help work on the tacos?
No, I don't need anybody right now.
I mean, because I worked at Taco Bell from 1987 to 1992. The one over there on Flamingo and Maryland. Long time ago.
Right.
And then that's how I told the lady, yeah, I said I'd done all this stuff. I used to be the shell maker. I used to make all the shells come in on Sunday morning and make all the shells for the week. And that's when she said, oh, man, you perfect for the job. That's exactly what we need. And I said, okay. And that's when she told me, and then she wrote down all this information for me, told me where to get my health card because I didn't have my health card expired. You wouldn't believe this shot they give me. They give me a shot to get this health card.
Yeah.
She told me, I can't remember. She said, do I got to wear black pants or not? Or red? What color pants? Was it black?
We use black at the moment.
Huh?
We use black pants at the moment, but
No, that's what I got.
anybody.
That's what I got. Yeah, okay. What kind of shoes I need then?
Listen
black
to me. I'm not hiring anybody at the moment. You
No,
need to
I'm
call
already
back and see when I'm going to hire, and then we'll just take it from there. You said I already have your application. I'll keep it on file for up to 90 days.
Oh, I mean, I'm already in there. So what day?
You're
what
not
time?
in here. You're not in here. You're not in my system. No, you're not.
Yeah.
I'm kind of busy. I got to go, okay?
The Ed.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just hung up on you then. She's like, that's it. I'm busy. Bang, that's it.
She's stupid.
So did you ever get to work for Taco Bell yet?
Nah. They didn't give me a job.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened to her.
Now, is that true? Did you really work at Taco Bell for 5 years back then?
No, I was lying to her.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But you just like tacos, so you wanted to try and get some free tacos or something?
Yeah. I had went in there on Monday. And talked to a white lady, and she said, yeah, they was having a lot of problems over there. And she said, I'd be perfect for the job. So I said, all right, I'll be in to work. She said, you got a health card? I said, uh-uh. She said, well, you need a health card. So I went and got me one. It cost me $65 for a health card.
Yeah.
Yeah. Out here, we got to have health cards to work in the food industry.
Oh, see, I didn't
You
know
know
that. No?
Yeah, that's what you got to do, man. So.
Hey, Ed, we have about 10 minutes left in the big show. Would you like to do football picks, or would you like to read some scenes from your movie?
Let's do our football picks.
All right, well, last week, it was another brutal week for you, actually, in the football picks. You were 6-7. Not so good.
What about the games I said to bet?
1-1. You lost with the Patriots and the Browns.
Yeah, and you know what? But I'm gonna tell you something. This is true too. When I went to go hang out with Honky White Sucker Brother this weekend, I did really well, man. I won like 9 of my 10 bets.
9 of your 10 bets. Hey,
Because I
the
bet
Ravens,
like
while
first
we were
halves and second halves and all that stuff like that. Yeah.
and while we were listening to the call there, the Ravens looks like they scored a touchdown. They're reviewing it though, so they might pull ahead of the Falcons here. All right, Ed, Tampa Bay Buccaneers are at home against the Carolina Panthers, and Tampa Bay is -7.5 at home.
I'm taking Tampa Bay.
Taking the Bucs. You like that Josh Freeman kid?
Yeah, but I really don't like the Panthers. They're
yeah.
a terrible ball team. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown for the Ravens.
Detroit at Buffalo. Oh, this will be a beauty. Buffalo -2.5. The Bills have to win eventually, right?
You would think that they would, and I think that this is the spot Buffalo finally gets off the schneid, man. They've lost 3 consecutive games, a field goal each time. They're going to do it.
Yeah. And Matthew Stafford's out again for the Lions. So, yeah. All right, Houston at Jacksonville. Jacksonville -1. What happened to the Texans, Ed? They were just falling apart.
Listen, the Texans were just a figment of your imagination because, listen, when they beat the Colts in Week 1, they had the whole summer to prepare for that one game, and that's what they looked forward to. They're just the same team that they've always been. It's nothing special, nothing ugly, nothing pretty. They're just the Texans, 7-9, 8-8. That's all they is. But I'm taking them to beat the Jaguars, though.
Oh, okay.
Jaguars suck.
Houston +1. Yeah. All right, Tennessee at Miami, and Tennessee is -2 with Randy Moss. And I heard Chad Pennington's going to start for the Dolphins.
Yeah, I don't know what the story is with that, man. I mean, it don't matter which Chad they start. They could start Chad Pitt for all I know. So I'm going to say take the Tennessee Titans. This team may be a Super Bowl team if they get past the Colts.
All right, Minnesota at the Bears, and it's a pick 'em.
Man, it's a Super Deluxe monkey pick. Take Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, all the controversy there with the Brad Childress, but you think they're going to rally?
I just think the Bears are crap.
Very good. All right, the Jets at Cleveland. Jets -3.
This is unbelievable, man. Colt McCoy, has any quarterback ever started with this kind of schedule? He played the Steelers, the Saints, the Patriots, now the Jets.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
That's brutal. And he won 2 of them.
Yeah.
He doesn't win. He doesn't win this time, though. He doesn't win this time. Braylon Edwards goes off for like 3 touchdowns, and the Jets, Jetts, Jets, defeat the Cleveland Browns, 37-17. It's not even close.
37-17.
What's
All
the
right,
line on that
Cincinnati.
game?
Yep.
What's the line on
the
that
end?
game, though? What was the line on that game?
The Jets are -3.
Oh, yeah, you can take that to the bank. Bet that game, bet that game, bet that game.
All right. But I like the Browns. They're doing a bunch of zany stuff each week. They ran another bizarre little play last week with Chancey Stuckey, kind of like a Fumble-Rooski kind of play, sort of.
Yeah, but that stuff gets you to be about 500. They were already 2-1 the last 3 weeks.
All right, Cincinnati at Indianapolis, your beloved Colts, and the Colts are -8.5.
It's a lot of goddamn points, man. I got to say, take the Bengals plus the 8.5, but the Colts will pull out the win. Colts got so many injuries, man.
Yeah, if the Colts get a big lead, Cincinnati, they can still throw the ball, you know. And
yeah, I mean, they could win just like against the Steelers, like 27-21, 26-24, something like that. So, yeah, the Bengals plus the points.
All righty. Kansas City at Denver, the Chiefs -1.
Well, Kansas City is on a slide, and they're going to continue to slip and slide. Denver will pull this out with a victory.
Now, in our one football league, I got Carson Palmer or Cal Orton at quarterback. Who should I start, Cal Orton or Carson Palmer?
Carson Palmer, man, because the Colts and Bengals going to light up the scoreboard.
All right.
Broncos-Chiefs game will be like 14-13, 17-16, something like that.
Okay.
Bengals-Colts.
Dallas.
Bengals-Colts, both teams going to score in the 30s.
Okay. Dallas at the Giants. Giants are -15.5. Holy hell.
Man, if Dallas just doesn't continue to show up, you know what? I mean, that's a lot of goddamn points. You got to take you're getting 15, you got to take it. I mean.
Yeah, new coach, you know.
I mean, I don't know. The Cowboys could lose 45-7, or they could lose 29-15 and still cover. You know, who knows? Yeah. 30-16. They still cover in a 30-16 blowout. They could be down 30. They could be down 30-9. Des Bryant returns a punt for a touchdown with no time on the clock. 30-16. They cover the spread. I'll take the Cowboys.
That's right. Rams at 49ers. The Niners are -6.
I'm going to take the NFC Western Division champs. That's going to be the Rams. Sam Bradford.
You think the Rams are winning that division?
Yeah.
All right.
They're going to lose in the playoffs, but they're going to get a home playoff game. That's unbelievable.
Seattle at Arizona. Arizona -3.
I'll take Carter. Seattle's just a cluster bomb nut on the goddamn road, man. They can't do nothing on the road. And then they got blown out at home, didn't they, against the Giants?
Yeah. Yep. I'm
like, man, Seattle, Pete Carroll's longing for the days of Will Ferrell and Snoop Doggy Dogg on the sidelines over at USC.
New England at
Arizona.
Yeah. New England at the Steelers. This is the Sunday night game. Pittsburgh -4.5.
Yeah, I'll take the Steelers. They'll win that game. Patriots, they don't got Randy Moss no more, man. It's going to really get exposed. I say that Tom Brady gets injured out for the year after this ball game.
Wow, look at that, calling a Brady injury. I don't know. Belichick usually handles the Steelers pretty well, though. They like spread the field and just keep throwing it.
They don't got Randy Moss.
Monday night, it's Philadelphia at the Redskins. Wow, Donovan McNabb going back to Philly. Or maybe Rex Grossman will start. Philly -3 at Washington.
I think the Eagles are primed to get the wild card spot. And they're going to take it. Michael Vick's going to take it.
So Philly -3. All right, Ed. That's about it. We're all out of show. Anything else you'd like to tell the people?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my guest, Chandler Biggins, for not calling in.
Well, yeah, he didn't show up, so there's no need to thank him.
I already texted him, and I said, hey, man, what happened? You forgot me? So I don't know. Maybe he fell asleep. So
yeah.
That's what happens when you try to get a guest, man. Guests just don't care.
That's right. They just don't care.
All right, well, I'll see you in a while. Don't let them talk bad about you. Now it's time to say goodbye to Ed and all his friends. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to listen to my show. So get yourself a couple paychecks and go and buy a hoe. Y'all come back now. You hear? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, get your hands out my cookie jar. Ain't play golf and hit par, too tall to ride in a car. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.